Hey guys, it's me, Tashi Jackson.
Hey guys, it's me, Natasha Graziano.
A little Brazilian secretary.
You want to know a real secret? Yeah. So I bought an account.
Buying an active Instagram account.
Today, the new business card is social media. It's Instagram.
Let me build a massive platform.
The first thing they do is they have a look at your Instagram numbers and if you're verified.
No, I've never bought followers.
Okay.
Just like to make that one clear.
What I'm doing, I wanted to
And welcome to today's session. I'm going to give you my views, my thoughts on the biggest fake Instagram account. I got sent this video from about 100 different people to do a reaction, and so I'll do a reaction to that. Why you don't need to buy followers, guys. You don't need hundreds and millions of followers. That's what's wrong with the online space today, that people think they need this massive amount of social proof to get paid clients. And I'll be straight up with you how we do it, how our clients do it. And most of our clients have less than 3,000 followers total, if that, probably a lot less. We've got clients with a lot less, consistently, retaining amazing client relationships. Doing 100K, in a year is very realistic. And I think the world has just completely gone crazy with this sort of stuff. And so this is probably going to be one of the most powerful videos that you ever watch in today's bullshit of social media. And so you want to pay attention. And if you are a coach, consultant, or an information-based business and you want to get paid clients, this is going to be 100% for you. So, and then what to do instead, what to look for, etc. So look, let's get down to it. All right, so I'll put the link underneath for Natasha's video that I've been sent. And look, I got no hate on Natasha. I don't know her. I briefly had some conversations with her when we were on Clubhouse. I never got to meet her personally. And again, I don't think this is nothing to do with her as a person. I think the problem is she's not alone in this. I think a lot of people put a lot too much focus on this sort of metric, and they get taken down a dark hole. And she's by no means the only one out there that has bought, their account, etc. But you have to look at it like this. I remember she joined Clubhouse. She had about 1 million followers, or maybe 2, and then over a year she's put 10 million followers on her account. So, and the problem with that is that that's just a massive, huge amount, right? And when you look down at how she's using the cognitive bias of social proof. So get as many people as possible to perceive to follow you, and then power by association, do as much association with as many people as possible. So fair play, not the first person to play that, but again, you have to be realistic here. Look, regardless, look at Gary Vaynerchuk's account. He's got 9.9 million followers. I do believe, Gary to be one of the most legit out there. And, he's been in that space for an awful long time. And, she in less than a year has gone past him. And you can't find any viral content to that, in order to get that sort of following, you'd need to have a huge viral video. And there aren't any viral videos on her account. And so when you look at someone else who's equivalent in her space, say like Mel Robbins, who is prolific, a huge bestseller at 2 million followers, been in the game a long time, right? And you just don't have to be this big in order to get paid clients. So this. You look at Leanne Rimes, she's a multi-platinum selling artist at 750,000. That's still a shit ton of people following you, but it's nowhere near 10 million. Okay, Eva Longira, she's got less. She's a multi-successful brand. So look, that being said, right, I'm not knocking down Natasha. Like she's obviously done something to her account. I've had multiple different companies pitch us on what they can do, and they jack up your engagement, and then you have to continually pay to get engagement on the post. And so as I said, I'll put the link to this video so you can watch that and you can make your own conclusion, because I think people are doing the best they can with what they have. I think it's a shame when people think they have to do this, and so I'll justify why you don't need to do this, because look, I don't have thousands of people on my account, but what you can look for is look for their private Facebook groups. She also claims that she has millions of clients, and so we have a top end coaching consultancy offer, all right? And so these are my clients that have paid 10K minimum to join our service. It's a 3-month program, and we have 427 members. So you can do the maths on this, and this is real time. This is Helena. She helps civvy people, military people, go into civvy life. And I just did a one-to-one with her the other day. She just did her first 10K, and she doesn't have thousands of followers, and now we're automating her business. And it's just a simple ad into collecting a piece of data, which is email address and phone number. So running a simple ad, you could do it organically. You're giving away a PDF or a cheat sheet, and you're collecting that data, right? And then you're transitioning to a sales process. You start one-to-one, and the reason you start one-to-one is you get your confidence in, and then you can start building up your clients into a multi-program. Most people, what I hate so much about the online space is that most people want to sell a digital course and do nothing, and it's just about money, and it's bullshit. The reason why, because there's thousands of courses. If you go to udemy.com, there's hundreds of thousands of cheap, shitty courses, right? In today's world, 2 years after COVID, you need to be more personalized. You need to care more about your clients. And so start with one-to-one, offer them a one-to-one, right? Get 7 clients in at 1,500. That's your first 10K month. And then you can start creating a signature program, which is automated. And then you can start creating digital assets off the back of that, get great testimonials in, real people, and, be focused on getting your client results rather than, trying to pitch yourself as someone that's famous with loads of people. Like, that's what's wrong with the world today, in my view. Anyway, so look, as you go down, someone like Corrine here, she just closed a 6K client mentioned in today's, and this, guys, is real time. Just so you know, this is real people, and this is, the date is real today. The date is 26th of March as I'm filming this 26 minutes ago. These are people that are getting great results with our program. Just did a 20K month. This is people that are interacting. We get 24/7 service. And so look, the point is that any sort of information space business will have clients in a private Facebook group of some sort. You'll be able to find whether they've actually got clients. All right. And so, do your research on who you're going to, because I think do your research on who you're going to hire, because a lot of people slag off the information space, and it's because people do shady stuff like buying loads of followers and then lying about the fact that they've got millions of clients when they don't. Here's our clients automation website, for example. We've got our entire team here, so you can see exactly who we are, where we are. All right. Also, you can do the maths of what we turn over. I know that in that video there's financial claims, but you can do the maths, right? You can do how much we turn over. It's minimum, and you can jump on a consultation call and talk to about us, our program. It's a minimum 10,000 for 3 months, right? 427 members, all right, times 10,000 minimum. We've got clients that are paying for team access, renewals, etc. That's not including our consultancy fee. That's not including our events, our live events. We run a retreat in Bali. That's not including my front end digital products. And so just so you know, that's an average. You can understand what we're earning, so that there's a potential earning claim, that can be backed up there. That's why I have one of those awards from ClickFunnels. You have to back this stuff up. And so meet the team, a detailed about when it comes to I actually think I put my first initial Instagram post that I ever did. This was the first live event, and the exact date that we started running live events. You can see there's like 60 people in the room. You go down, that's what you should be using social medias for. Social media should be a journey of how you came from where you were to where you are now. If you ever go to my Facebook and you see like my I didn't do this on purpose. I just happened to, post the story as I was going through it. But if you go through my personal page, you can see that I've just done, years and years and years and years and years and years and years of coaching, years and years and years of coaching. It's like years upon years of coaching. All right. These are testimonials coming from 2017. We used to do a breakthrough experience. You name it, right? You just can't. So if you're just getting started, make sure that you document your journey and don't worry about what it looks like, or if you've got millions of people following. Forget about all of that shit. It really doesn't matter. Just focus on getting client results, and then, collect those. And when it comes to reviews, we've collected thousands and thousands of of client results, right? And then we document them because we live in a world where people don't believe, and we document them, and I document them myself. Again, we only use these in the most current ones, and these are live interviews with my clients that have hit certain figures with our process, etc. And people can go through. These are real human people. So yeah, that's what I want to say on that. Let's jump to the next bit. Let me go through what you need to do instead. So what we recommend, you get one piece of content dialed in. Ideally, if you do start with little paid ads, not a lot of money, you're spending like $300 per month to collect 100 email address and phone numbers. Transition into one sales process, right? You're giving away one piece of content, ideally a PDF or a guide. You can collect email addresses and phone numbers. It's focusing on the real data. That's where the world gets screwed up, because they're focusing on trying to get as many followers as possible. If you focused on collecting email addresses and phone numbers, you would make more money. And as a byproduct, you'd be able to build your organic following over a period of time. Okay, get one automated program to deliver it, and each month, because of that, imagine you got $300, you spent $300, you collected 100 email addresses and phone numbers. Now you can transition into a sales process. You make one sale on a $1,500 offer, doing one-to-one coaching. You've made a 500% return on investment. 500% return on investment. That's massive. If you put 100 grand into a property and you got 10 grand back, that's 10%. We're not talking 10%, we're talking 500% return on investment. If you spent $300, we get some automated lead flow. You get one post. We ideally start our clients on Facebook. The reason being, Facebook ads is still very quick. Then you can transition into YouTube ads, but you get one ad, right? Giving away one piece of content, okay, which is a simple PDF, a guide. So you give it away, you exchange that piece of data. Now you can send content over, you can call them, you can DM. And if you made one close on a $1,500 offer, you are at 500% return on investment. At 5% close at that rate, you're looking at 7.5 grand in the bank. Anywhere between 15% and 35 and 50%, you're looking between 22 to 75 grand in the bank, and you can do that less than a month. So look, that's why our clients can generate 30k in a couple of months, 10k in less than a month, 15k in less than a month. And these are people just starting. Some of them have more experience. I remember Elaine, 63k in less than a month, just did one launch. Our January sales competition was won by these guys. All right, Rob and Nick did 90k in less than a month. 90k. I mean, yeah, look, they're in the wealth niche and they're helping people sell their businesses. Delcina's in the fitness niche, 63k in less than a month. And it's just my point is that today's world are obsessed with thinking that if you get followers, then you're going to make money. And there are so many influencers out there that I know that we've done consultancy that have millions of followers and make less than 2 or 3 grand a month. So look, what's the point of this video? The point of this video is forget about followers, focus on your clients. And what I feel sorry for people that buy followers, because they rob themselves of the experience of getting good to justify why you should have any followers at all. All right, when you go to TikTok, for example, what I love about TikTok is that it's content driven. You can't fake it like you can Instagram. Okay, if you go check out my TikTok, and I'm really focusing on just creating really great content. I'm focusing on creating really great content so I can build up an audience there. And guys, it takes time. I don't actually teach this to my audience because I teach automated ads, because it's the quickest way to get paid. You need to get cash flow in so that you can buy back your time and hire other people to do stuff. The reason that I'm just building an organic audience here on TikTok is because I really just love creating content. So I do it as a side base, as a 3-year project. But most people think, oh my God, I'll build an organic, platform and then I'll make money from it. You're never going to make money quickly from an organic platform. It's never going to happen fast. But what's great about TikTok is that you can see when someone's faked their account. So this ratio here, when someone's faked their account, they have millions of followers, but they've got no likes on their actual content. So you look down on the content, they have to have, in order to have X amount of people following, they have to have big views somewhere. And the algorithm is a bit weird on TikTok. Like sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. But if you see down here, I got some big ones, like 100k on that one, 153k. 41k, 4.2 mil. You have to, my point is, it's not about the followers, it's about the quality of the content. It's very content led, right? Instagram, 1.0, they focused on putting out pretty pictures. And so loads of, people could put a fake picture out, beautiful bums and stuff, and get millions of people liking it. The game is changed today. So look, focus on, if your business is less than 7 figures, all right, here's what you need to do. Number one, start with a little simple ad, a bit of budget, focus on collecting email addresses and phone numbers. Make sure your message is landing. Number two, transition to a sales process in the quickest way possible. You can DM now, you got that. You can DM, you can call, you can do a consultation process, you name it. You can send a piece of content that sets up the sale, and then deliver one-to-one. All right, refine that so you get good at that. You get good client results. Then you can exchange those client results for more clients in the future. Build an automated program, and you can scale beyond 6 to 7 figures with that. Now, that being said, if you are someone that has struggled, you can click the link below and you can book a consultation session with one of my team. And they'll take you through exactly how to fix your offer, your sales process, and your delivery so you can actually do that. And it's completely free of charge. But there's nothing to buy. It's not a pushy sales consultation. We're at 97% capacity. We do actually charge for this service, so it is completely for free, and you'll walk away with what we call a get client strategy plan so that you can get clients at the level that you want. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel. As always, no matter what happens, never give up on your dreams, and I'll see you soon, yeah?